Just been riding that train.
Shattered that glass, boy. Stone Cold in the building.
Oh my!
Had to get one wrestling reference in, man.
Might
Just
as
one.
well. You've still been pretty good about not weaving the Smash in, but we have a lot of Smash viewers now.
Yo, Smash, that's my family, man. Yu-Gi-Oh's my family too now, man. Like
yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah, everyone's family.
I'm telling you, man. I got wives in different states, man. Like all over the place with the fans.
All right, and these gentlemen going to get started here soon. Jerome is on the play, and being on the play is huge with Qliphort.
Yo, Joe's dead.
Yeah, I
Rip.
I mean, it's one thing about yeah, might as well fulfill the stereotype while you're at it, I guess.
Whoa! Let's keep it classy. Too late for that. Anyway,
too late for that. Okay.
Porter definitely starting off.
We go start off with
the right way with the scout.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Scout for the sacrifice. I mean, he already has nothing to set the scales.
Yeah. Porter also with a Pot of Duality in his hand.
Yeah, and another card. It's not great going second, but it is so powerful going first.
It is absolutely.
You just need to burn your normal summon on that. He's got the ulti ones too. That's pretty.
He only bowls out. He only knows how to bowl out. And you have to imagine.
This is a little tough here because does have access to the odd eyes along with the scout.
I think you have to take Trampolinks with Porter's hand is Book of Moon, Sacrifice. I didn't see the other two cards yet. Yeah, it looked like he had a carrier as well.
I imagine he takes the odd eyes so he can grab the Trampolinks.
Okay. And that's fair. It is going to allow him to thin his deck.
Yep. And here's the carrier with the sacrifice, and he has a wire. He did bring in wiretaps. So
very good.
You guys, I know you're thinking this might be the last game. This is a best 3 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 3.
Yes.
So Pat's still got 2 more to win, and Jerome. So let's see if we can maybe get this back 3. But
all right, Pat gets a chance to draw now. It's a very strong opening there from Jerome.
Yeah, Phoenix Wing Blast. Pat Hoban.
On the other hand,
Pat also does have a Fairy Wind.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's big.
It's Wing Blast, Allure, looks like a Rubik, and a Fairy Wind.
Along with Skarm and Skarm, and I believe the last one is Alec.
Can't get a good read of it. Oh well. Yeah, that's a Fairy Wind right at the front.
Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna play Allure first.
Dig a little bit deeper, draw 2 cards.
And we got a Graph and
MST.
MST in hand, okay.
Very good.
So that's some good, very good pendulum disruption right there in Pat's hand in the form of MST and Fairy Wind.
And it looks like he's brought Calcav to the front of his hand, probably thinking about exiling that. Very low impact Burning Abyss pretty much doesn't serve a purpose other than being
it's just another name, yeah.
Although it is very nice at balancing that sacrifice. Having to force them to oh no, it is only set cards. Never mind.
Yeah, set cards.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything to sacrifice.
I caught myself there.
Otherwise, it would have a lot more utility in this
so
matchup.
gross.
It would have a lot more utility.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to go ahead and special summon Rubik to start out with, and then normal summon Graph.
All right.
Seeing if Porter has any responses.
Yeah, the only issue, like, we know Wiretap can be so powerful against cards like Fire Lake, but against very monster-heavy openers, it has nothing to stop a Virgil or a Dante.
Very true.
Yeah.
And I feel he actually should. I know he's debating whether to go Virgil or Dante here.
Looks like he's decided on
Virgil.
Yeah. Yep. And we will see a Virgil.
Yeah, here it comes.
If those guys who are unaware with these names of the Burning Abyss monsters and maybe a little unaware, these are all based off of Dante Alighieri's The Inferno. Monsters there from all the different circles, from circles like 8 through 9. And Dante's our main hero. And followed up with right there, Virgil, Rockstar of the Burning Abyss. He's going to be able to trigger this Graph right now. And I imagine probably bring out a Seer. A Seer or Skarm. Does he have another Burning Abyss in his hand to be able to make a Dante?
I believe he has a Skarm in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still got the options here.
He has a Burning Abyss. I don't know which one it is, but I think it is Skarm.
This Skarm, that's fantastic because he can set all his hand and still have some discard fodder for that Wing Blast.
So, interesting to note, he does only have one Burning Abyss creature in his hand at the moment. So, he has to decide if he either wants to go into a Dante using the Scarm, or if he would rather bounce the Scout back into the deck. Now, obviously, Sacrifice makes bouncing the Scout kind of a riskier play, but the option is available to him. He is going to go ahead and special summon Sir off of the graph.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you.
Oh, me.
1K one day players, welcome to your 6th and final round. You have 40 minutes. You may begin.
All right.
And it looks like he's going to go ahead and use the effect of Virgil.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's he gonna hit?
Discarding the Scarm.
And it's Scout. Yep.
Get rid of the Scout.
All right. Right there, I'll slow him right down. Eliminate all those searches real quick.
Now again, Porter is going to be able to, if he can get that Sacrifice off the board, he does have access to another Scout in that way.
Yes, he
but
does.
Hoban does have Fairy Wind, and he does have Phoenix
And
Wing Wind Blast.
MST. And Enphase's Scarm is going to put that Wing Blast online.
Yeah.
Probably grab
Hoban with a very,
Graph,
very
maybe?
Graph.
Yeah,
That's my
Graph.
Graph. Yeah.
Hoban with a very disruptive heavy hand, backed up by a Virgil. Hard to beat.
Yeah, man, this is a really good answer to that really good opening that Porter had.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that's what that's what these decks do, man. Consistent openings really get you far.
Yeah.
So even if your opponent ODs, you still have a chance to answer, and we're seeing that here being demonstrated perfectly by two of the best in the game right now, just going at it.
And Porter
For
is
his
just
ARG
going to go
title.
ahead and activate, or play Scout and activate it.
And Hoban should have the MST in response. He does indeed.
Yes, he does.
Playing no games right now. And Fairy Wind still.
Yeah, Fairy
Ever
Wind,
present
Fairy Wind
in the
and
back row.
Phoenix Wing Wind Blast both. Porter with just a single card in his hand now, but we do know he has Wiretap for Phoenix Wing Wind Blast or Fairy Wind.
Yeah, if he chooses to use it, depending on which one he decides to wiretap, is going to be really impact how
Yes.
this game 2 goes.
Absolutely. Interesting to see if Hoban will potentially Wing Blast to try to force this out early.
They can maybe try and bait it out because we know, obviously Hoban well aware that the 3 wiretaps are on the side deck.
Yes.
Have
Yes.
access to that list. Jerome went first. It's pretty elementary. He's going to have those wiretaps in.
And Jerome, while he does certainly play normal traps.
Yeah. He does.
You have to imagine that there are.
Okay. All right, actually, come back. Sorry, had a little sound issue for a second.
All right, we back, we
We're
back.
back at up to 3,200 viewers.
Oh, Lord have
right,
mercy.
Glad seeing you guys. Yeah, Jerome's still in the tank here.
Yeah. And it looks like he's gonna go ahead and activate Book of Moon on I believe that was Virgil.
Yeah, it looks like.
And that's gonna kill the Sir, but it is going to allow Hoban to bring back Scarm and give him another Search during the end phase.
And we're
Yep.
swinging at that.
That Virgil.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just gonna let it die. And draw
Draw a card.
Draw a
Yep.
card.
And it looks like looks like Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yeah,
Bottomless
that's
Trap.
such a great card against the Pendulum matchup.
Yeah.
They try and go off and you just one card.
Yeah, that
Just
can't
shuts
be
him
stressed
down.
enough. So Scarm is gonna go ahead and search. You have to wonder if he's just gonna go ahead and grab Sir here and potentially clear out the carrier, or if he's if he has something more explosive in mind.
Yeah, maybe.
And it looks like he has brought Sir to the front of the deck.
Yeah, I feel that's the right play here. It also lets you bring back that Virgil.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes.
Very
So
true.
crucial.
The recursion of this deck is just insane.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
why they favor that long matchup.
Yep.
Or the long game.
It has some very, very strong loops.
All right, Hope going to draw for turn, and
Another
that
Wing Blast.
Bottomless
Another
going to
Wing
be accompanied by another Wing Blast. So right there, the disruption is real right now. This man 2 Wing Blasts and a Fairy Wind,
Yes.
and he's going to go ahead and activate the first And he's sending. Who's that?
His back row. And
Just gonna use
Oh, he's
that
gonna
wire
play. He's gonna
tap.
play the wire tap. Okay.
okay.
You know, the biggest thing is it just frees up that seer activation anyway.
Yeah. And Jerome obviously gonna elect to play it and not have it back on the top of the deck. Not gonna do a lot as far as drawing goes.
Now Virgil's going to hit the field again. Hoban does have another Burning Abyss in his hand, and it is Graph as an activation for the
Virgil.
For the carrier. Yeah, or to bounce carrier.
Yeah, he'd probably send the sacrifice and just run over the carrier.
Nice, and that's one of the few, just one of the few
control.
ways to get rid of that carrier or that
Sacrifice.
That sacrifice,
Yeah.
which by all means is just so imposing when it's on board.
Yeah, because
No matter how it goes to the yard,
yeah,
you're getting something. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it protects that monster. It can't be destroyed by battle.
Yeah.
Although we've seen a lot of these matches, it's like a double-edged sword where you really want to activate, get that sacrifice engraved, and you just want to ram it into something, but you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the thing I've been most impressed about is just here bringing back Virgil. Is just so. I'd rather have that than Fire Lake. I know that they're both insane, but that's the this is the play that has impressed me so much.
Ooh, okay.
Flying
Flying Sea makes its first appearance right now, coming out the side deck and into effect.
I still feel this is
unfortunately, yeah, this is
This could be a situation of too little, too late.
Keep in mind
But
too that
regardless.
even Qliphort Scout isn't going to get him out of this, as Hoban does have a fist down fairy win.
Yep.
And Porter is completely top decking at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Sir?
Hoban also does have that second Phoenix Wing
Yeah.
Blast that he just drew this turn.
Absolutely.
Now,
Unfortunately, they can't use that on your own field, but
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Sir has already used his effects, so Hoban isn't going to be able to bring out Scarm and get another search.
yeah.
But he does still have that Virgil, and that's incredibly powerful on such an empty board like
That's
this.
the biggest thing is Qliphorts cannot get over 2,500 like very easily. Most of them they're gonna come in at 18 like the carrier if they're normal summoned,
Yeah.
and or special from the deck. They have to be pendulumed or another way to actually get them at like 24 or higher. And disc is the only other thing that he can actually bring out.
And he's going to set his whole hand right there. So now the other Wing Blast is not live. He has no cards in his
No.
hand. So only bottomless is going to be
That's
the
one.
threat right here. And Porter, who is forced into top decking, not looking good right now. Pat Hoban may be on the verge of going up 2-0 in his grand final set, best of 5.
Yeah, very
Reading over. Looks like he's reading over. And he's going to upstart Goblin.
Yep.
Now another thing, if he sided in those Majesty's Fiends or those Vanity's Fiends, that Flying Sea is just fodder to bring him out.
yeah.
So
Very, very interesting game of one-upsmanship. It looks like Hoban did draw a graph to bounce the back row,
Yep.
and while the
Yeah,
graph
just shuffle it back in.
and the graph is going to activate and potentially allow him to get a Scarm here.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
those
like
tribute
there's the
monsters
Scarm.
are in the building. Yep, and that Scarm going to the end, so that's going to give him something nice. He's going to push for damage with that Flying Sea. Why not?
Flying Sea is getting into the red zone.
Yeah, and and
And
Porter
Porter's
just takes
gonna
a
scoop.
Scoops it
takes
up.
a quick peek and shuffles it up, and yeah, it's going to wrap up game 2. Hoban in the lead 2-0, and as you said, historically, the player who's won the first two has not. They've gone on to win the championship.
Yes,
There's
even
been
if-
no 3-0 comeback.
Nope.
So the way
I mean-
Hoban's playing, that might just be the case right now.
Jerome might be the first person. There's always a first time for
That's
everything.
true. That's true. The man's been on. He's been on a hot streak all tournament, but Hoban looking like he just busted in,
Yeah.
like looking like a fireman, just putting that
Yeah,
fire
like-
out, boy.
You gotta do-
I can see Hoban being a fireman. Seriously,
Maybe.
yeah.
Being a fireman.
I can see him busting down the door. So
Busting down a door like
Why not have a hose in hand?
Busting through the like walls or a door like the Kool-Aid Man.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Why
maybe.
not?
Put out the fire with that.
Yeah, man. Put a nice coat on him, a fire hose in his hand. Oh yeah.
Sounds like you're setting up a photo shoot.
I'm pretty sure you
I was
found
gonna
out.
say, what in the world is going? Is this next year's ARG calendar or something,
man.
man? Like,
The 12
That's
months.
a good-
12 months of Hoban. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fall get him in the khakis and in the summer shorts.
Yeah.
We gotta make this happen.
We gotta see.
God, like
I mean, he's a fraternity member in the South, so
Yeah,
there's
man.
plenty of clothing brands. We can
Sure.
mark it off. Oh, that's a sponsorship right there.
bruh, I'm making us money right now.
We can get those. We can get discounts on boat shoes.
Dude, I love those boat shoes. I'm not
And,
gonna lie.
and the
you
plaid
can wear them without socks.
I know.
Without socks. Shout out to that guy who was walking around here barefoot the other day.
Yeah, guys, if please you're gonna come to our events. I
Use
know
hygiene.
you might come to.
Hygiene.
You might, if you march to beat of your own drum. Please wear shoes.
Yeah, I don't care what you march to. Just put some damn socks on, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a reason we invented shoes and socks.
Yeah, man.
Use them.
It's all Gucci.
Great invention.
What up, chat? How you liking the action, man? We got potentially one game to go, unless Jerome's able to go ahead and do the 3-0 comeback. I don't know.
We might see it very well happen. We're
It's
up
gonna
to
be the struggle.
3,300 viewers. Glad to
man.
see you guys. Let's see if Jerome can run it out on the back three. Otherwise, otherwise, Hoban might just be a 4-time ARG champion.
That's crazy. 4
Yeah.
times, man. That's Michael Jordan level right there.
Yeah,
like getting the rings.
Yeah, this past 2 years, he's just been the most consistent player in the game. You can't argue against that.
Yeah, Hoban been doing the damn thing,
Yeah.
man.
No, he missed nationals this year, but
He's still top nationals. He's got top 16.
Yeah, he's still top.
16 with Sylvans, I believe. So
Yes.
the guy's still just.
And then he made up for after Worlds by winning his first YCS.
Yeah.
He made up for it. Apparently, that's
Yeah.
a disappointing showing.
Yeah.
Only a top 16 at nationals.
That's
Yeah.
it. This guy's a fraud.
You can hear the whispers. Is Hoban done? Only a top 16.
Only a top 16. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're just about shuffling up, getting started for game number 3.
Again, Porter on the play. Definitely the place to be, especially with the Qliphort deck.
Now, it is a little curious.
All right. It's all or nothing right here for Jerome Porter. He needs to win this tournament life right here. Tournament game for this man. You don't want to get 3-0 in grand finals, but we'll find out. Already you can tell it's a pretty good start here. He's got the Summoner's Art, which means he's searching for the Scout. Scout's going to yield him another card. So this is a strong opening for Porter. But we saw a strong opening from him last time, and Hoban was able to grind through it and take the game. So we'll see how he plays this.
Looks like Hoban doesn't have as much hate. I believe I see an MST
Okay.
and a Wing
And a Wing
Blast,
Blast,
but
yep.
no Fairy Wind like the previous game.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I just tried to turn my head to get a better look at Hoban's hand. That just happened.
Wow. And Porter electing to search for a sacrifice there. And he's going to go ahead and normal summon Disc and equip it with the sacrifice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 3 face down. Okay. Whole hand on the table right now.
Oh, we're playing anti-meta now.
We're playing that kind of game.
Yeah, summon a 2100 beater, set 3.
I'm trying to get a good look at Hoban's hand here. Tour guide.
Media goes for tour guide. We got
there's the
vanities,
vanities.
immediately. And there's MST. Now there's MST in here. He's gonna have to hit the vanities directly, obviously.
That's if he wants to free up this tour guide. Part of me feels he just let that ride. He can crash through the tour guide, MST phase 2, and just free up because he has 2 Burning Abyss monsters in hand.
Yeah, very true.
So just take that +1 off the vanities. And now I know you guys asked about Soul Charge. That has been the new innovation for this tournament. Is Soul Charge alongside the new Burning Abyss monsters, including the tuner.
Yeah, man.
Lets you not only make Virgil out of nowhere, just bring Virgil right back.
It's crazy. I mean, Virgil. That's the kind. Virgil obviously being a synchro monster, you need those materials.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get value out of that either way. And with more names in the yard, just don't even worry about it. Soul Charge becomes that much more relevant again for Burning Abyss players.
Yeah, definitely just the raw power of having so many searches between Graf and Sir and the recursion of Dante.
Yeah.
Just even the Burning Abyss creatures that don't really have relevant effects are strong just by being Burning Abyss creatures.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know this is what Hoban's really thinking on right now. Is he going to...
Is he gonna go ahead? He's
Yeah,
gonna hit it.
Oh, he's going to hit it?
Yeah. He's not playing around right now.
Ow.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And that is a graph coming out to play. Alright. Cut it up. Let's see where Pat decides to take it from here.
Yeah, he also does have a Wing Blast in hand, too.
Yeah, exactly. But probably Dante right now.
Yeah, Dante is going to hit the field here.
I mean, there's just very few situations you don't want to just put Dante on.
Yeah.
Alright, sends Graph mills for cost here, I believe 3. A Wing Blast,
Fire Lake,
and a Scarm.
Scarm.
Jeez.
That's
So
a great mill.
that is a fantastic mill for Patrick Hoban here.
It's definitely important to try to establish access to Fire Lake as quickly as possible. Fire Lake can be absolutely backbreaking against some of these Qliphort boards.
All right, some guy just literally yelled, "Let's go, Pat!" So shout outs to that guy, clearly with a sportsman mentality.
Yep. Well, we're not allowed to be biased, but he sure as well can be.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Nah. Do whatever he wants regardless. He's an American.
If you guys didn't realize, that was Desmond.
Oh, of course.
Yelling. See. Oh, guys, we're already up to 3,400. So 3,400 viewers. That jumped real quick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see if we can get 35 before this match ends.
Yeah, guys, make sure you actually make a Twitter. Follow me, Phenomenal E. Plug that real quick, one time.
It was underneath your name and camera, so I think it was plugged multiple times.
Hey. Okay.
Okay.
So Hoban's still deciding here.
Is he tanking on the Scarm here, or the Graph?
Yeah.
The Graph, yeah.
What he wants to bring out with the Graph. Scarm's going to activate at the end phase. And it is Alec, I think?
No, that is Calcap.
That's Calcat? Okay.
Calcap, yes. Calcap's like the horsey looking thing.
Yeah.
Alec is the one with the hair.
Much darker.
So he has another tour guide. Is that a Seer? There's a Seer. Go special that Seer.
Another Vanities? I don't think so.
Looks like Porter's just going to let this go through.
Yep.
And Hoban's going to bring out a second.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Porter's still thinking. Perhaps it is a second emptiness?
Is that Sarah on his wrist tattoo?
Yes.
I don't know who that is. I hope she ain't watching, though. That boy getting bodied right now. That's my man's, too. That's my man's.
That was the sound of glass breaking.
That was actually the sound of a banner
psyche.
being broken down.
Somebody's psyche is just gone.
Oh, this joint real. This play right now, they thinking.
Seems like a lot of these people don't know about Mountain Dew flavored Doritos.
Or Doritos flavored Mountain Dew.
I told you it was real.
That's
disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yep.
I'm going to Canada. who am I kidding? I can never cross a border. Oh my God.
Yeah. What is that? If you don't know what flavor you're getting, you just reach in the bag and you get it.
I got him when we were up in Canada.
All right, so Hoban's still debating what he wants to do here. Oh, well, he's not doing anything. Jerome decided to flip up that second emptiness. Good decision.
Yeah.
Very strong on his
Yeah,
part.
definitely going to slow down Hoban here. Getting where he wants to be anyway. So.
So if they make Doritos Locos Taco, which is a taco in a Dorito shell, they make Doritos that are actually taco flavored.
No, we got it wrong the whole time. It's not Mountain Dew flavored Doritos. It's Doritos flavored Mountain Dew.
That's disgusting either way.
The Doritos taco. Okay, they have the.
Why are we having this conversation?
Because why aren't we having this conversation?
Well, I mean, as slow as they're playing, we do have time to grab a snack. But again, a lot of thinking going on here. Patrick up 2. He's just looking to close it out right now. He doesn't want to see a game 4 and allow Jerome the chance to bring it back.
Yeah, I know.
Can't blame him for that.
Yeah, although Pat does need to make a play after tanking after that second Vanities emptiness.
It's like Hoban may just end his turn after setting that Wing Blast. Gonna go ahead and search for Scarm.
Okay, so you're just gonna pass the turn. Now, at least right now, the only issue is that Jerome has a perfect setup for the Qliphort disc.
True.
for this turn.
Yes.
True.
It will. The only issue is though is that he's still locked under the emptiness.
Yeah, because if
for
he
the
brings
turn.
it out, he won't be able to get the monsters, correct?
No, he will not.
Yeah, so that is a problem, unless he can turn off that vanity somehow, which may very well be possible.
Yeah, it's the thing, guys. Vanity's emptiness, its destruction effect will start a chain, so they can't interrupt anything.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why Hoban used MST during the same chain.
Yeah.
And if you guys are wondering about the numbers, number 1 and number 11, those are their ranks at the end of a Swiss heading into top 16. So Jerome Porter finished day 1 8-0, and Pat Hoban finished I think X1.
X1 draw.
Yeah, X1 1.
All right. So it looks like Jerome's going to have a turn here. Now that Pat has decided to search Tour Guide, I believe. And let's see what Jerome draws. Going to activate Scout. Oh, and that's Fairy Wind. Oh, that's Wing Blast. Wing Blast. And yeah.
He likely to target Scout with it.
Interesting.
Go
By sending that back, he keeps the emptiness up. So now Jerome sets one card.
Yeah.
And he's going to be...
Emptiness
he's
is
going to draw into a
fine.
Scout, which obviously not bad, but still.
Hoban draws a copy of Upstart Goblin, which he will immediately activate, and I believe drew another Burning Abyss.
Yeah.
Graph.
So being locked down under emptiness, that's might not do him any good right now. We'll see.
Looks like his hand is Tour Guide, or 2 copies of Tour Guide potentially, and Graph.
And these are the problems we see sometimes that Burning Abyss can run into.
Yeah.
Just being locked down really hard by vanities that they can't clear.
Yeah.
Like he's already burned 1 MST. And 1 Wing Blast.
Yeah.
Now he just used that to prevent the OTK. Now he's debating on somebody in this tour guy. Or milling.
Yeah, he's going to mill with
the
Dante. Ooh.
Hit 2.
Knows that
He hit a
Fairy Wind. I'm
fairy,
sure that's
yeah,
that's the
rough.
card where he would have loved to draw. Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
That Lore and Fairy Wind are going to be in the grave, but
Oh, he does have the Fire Lake at grave, so he's going to crash the Dante into the disc. Yeah, take 1.
and grab that Fire Lake.
Yep, and grab that Fire Lake right
The
back and
normal-
just clear his whole field.
Yeah. Okay, so good play from Pat. Very, a little bit slow, but it is ultimately going to get you to your end game of clearing that board up.
Yeah,
And still, Porter is in a position. He's going to draw a Scout next, but still,
yeah, he's going to normal summon that graph and just.
obviously.
And I think you wait till he activates the graph or activates the Scout.
And he's probably going to flip it here. No?
He's thinking about it.
I think you have to flip it here. You have to shut down that search,
Yeah, because you leave Porter in like a top decking position.
and you can blow away the other 2. Graph can bring back Graph can bring out a Seer.
Yeah.
Because you don't even need to hit the. He actually doesn't even hit the emptiness if he wants to get his graph to go off.
Scout, potentially Scout, emptiness, and a back row. You're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got emptiness in one of the back rows, and then Calcab can bounce the other one.
Yeah,
You have
trap
to set
card
it.
is
You have
so
to set it again,
ridiculous.
but yeah, I know that's what he's just tanking on right now, just whether to drop that Calcab or not. Yeah.
These are the struggles.
Indeed, indeed.
Knowing you're so close to wrapping it up, you don't want to make not one misplay, not one miscalculation. And he's gonna let Porter search.
Okay. I believe we saw this in game 1 also, where he elected to let Porter search, but decided to Fire Lake when Porter set up his pendulum scales.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not an issue with.
Yeah, he's gonna let it ride.
Yeah.
Let him grab a carrier.
Yeah, obviously setting up the pendulum scales isn't an issue with that face-up vanity's emptiness,
Yeah.
but it is something that Hoban needs to be aware of. Because you have to assume the emptiness is going to get turned off offline at some point this turn.
Yeah, the question is, does Wait, Jerome had a wiretap earlier, didn't he? He still has the wiretap set, or
That was another game. I don't know if he.
D2?
I don't know if he. You have to assume he has something set back there.
Yeah.
The one in particular has been set the entire game, despite the fact that Hoban kind of been running roughshod, doing whatever he wanted for a little while there. And Hoban thinking about activating it now, and it looks like he will. I think Porter's okay with that.
Yeah, Pat also has plenty of life to take this hit. Because you can hit the scout in 2 back row.
Yeah, exactly. All right, makes his decision. He's
And yeah, he's gonna wiretap.
oh, he just wiretaps it away.
Yeah.
So.
So very strong.
Well, he sides in 3 of them, so. And again, for game 3, he did go first, so a good chance he's gonna see one. That vanity upness is gonna go regardless, though, after that wiretap resolves.
Cowcat bouncing Porter's face down back to his hand, and the emptiness is now in the graveyard.
Yep. And Pat's going to take 21 here.
Yep.
So, Porter in certainly a reasonable position at the moment. He's going to go ahead and sack the disc and bring out Carrier. Sacrifice is going to go ahead and activate. Only monster in on top of the extra deck right now is Qliphort disc. He's going to search for Carrier off of Sacrifice.
Yep.
And now he's going to Pendulum Summon and set the back row. I didn't get a good look at what it was, unfortunately.
Not quite sure what his back row is, but... Oh, and then Hoban draws another upstart, so if he elects to use that, that's going to push Porter up to 76.
Yep.
Which I'm sure he took all the life he can get right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he already take, he took the damage from disc and carrier?
And Hoban draws a copy of Bottomless.
He took damage from disc and carrier, didn't he?
No, not Carrier, just disc. He
Yeah.
swung. Oh, and a skill drain.
Skill drain. And this board immediately looking like it's going to favor.
Yeah, Hoban with just
favor Porter.
another tour guide and a Bottomless in his hand, not looking good for him.
Okay.
Porter's going to get another scout activation. Hoban just has a single reactive trap in his hand, and a creature that's just dead with his skill drain out right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he has any way to fight through this. Just he didn't have enough back row hate.
Yeah.
And he passed his play. And now, he's going to search right there.
Just immediately search.
Yeah. Jerome is actually at 76 because Hoban upstarted.
He upstart, but then he just paid for skill drain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. Jump the gun.
Porter elects to search for Qliphort disc off of Scout.
All right.
You have to wonder if he is just gonna normal summon it. Again with skill drain, these things are pretty massive.
Oh, he's gonna bottomless. Okay.
Yeah.
Get some value out. Keep himself alive at least for another draw,
8 plus 3.
which could be very relevant depending on what he gets.
He has Carrier in the Pendulum Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's getting that plus 3.
Yeah. So disc is 31 right now, and Carrier is 27.
Huh? The carrier?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his base attack is 24. So
That was 4800
that's another
damage.
monster for Pat.
Yeah, and I
I
don't
think.
Yeah, it's just a Scarm. You have to imagine Pat's gonna scoop it up here.
Yeah,
soon.
I don't see how you fight through this with just the 2 Burning Abyss monsters. I mean,
Yeah, Porter is now playing.
I guess you could go.
Porter's now
Acid?
paying $800 or 800 life
Yeah.
points to
$800.
put a $800. That's not right.
$800. Damn, dog.
800 life
Got some
points to put a
expensive taste.
gigantic creature into play every single turn with the skill drain.
Yeah.
And
And then Pat's just gonna scoop
Yeah,
it
it's
up. All right.
gonna-
So Jerome battles back and avoids the Savage 3-0, and it's definitely been a long grand finals, but regardless, a good display of talent by both these men. See, what Porter needs to do is play it like he's fighting for his freedom. Okay, chain links in Yu-Gi-Oh, chains, slavery, break those chains.
Are you going to tell me something about the Illuminati next?
It literally just makes sense.
Is Patrick Hoban Illuminati?
He might be. He might be. He definitely owns a plantation. That's my boy.
Wow.
Shout out to Hopes.
Wow. All right.
Kidding, guys. We're just having some fun between the match. Don't take us serious.
Phil is not actually kidding. This is what he really believes.
Yeah,
All right. Hoban going to be on the play for the first time, though, since Game 1. Again, it's very interesting. It's going to allow him to potentially set up the Fire Lakes and the Fire Lakes and Fairy Winds that are going to allow him to stop Scout from taking over the game like it normally would.
Get your mic level.
All
You
right.
good?
Yep, we started. And,
All right, we back.
woo, Flying C right off the bat.
Woo, young Hobes. So he's gonna force him.
That Flying C, absolutely devastating.
Yeah, man.
And while
Yep.
Hoban is able to rebuild a little bit because of graph searching for Scarm,
Yeah, losing that access to Dante or Virgil is so huge.
and Hoban now just with a Fire Lake and a Fairy Wind and MST.
And MST, so he's gonna.
So while he does have a couple of disruptive elements, he
Yeah.
also just has absolutely no gas.
Flying C, man. That's the truth card right there.
And
Allows you to play on your opponent's turn.
And I do see at least one summoner art from Porter. So Hoban's going to have to burn at least one of those.
Back row, yeah.
Yeah, at least one of those back rows almost immediately, unless he wants Scout to begin to take the game over.
And that's the thing. I don't know if
What's up?
Hoban brought in any of the Fiends
Yeah,
as an out to Flying C.
yeah, he may be very limited.
I thought when he was shuffling through his deck the last time it was on, I thought I saw Majesty's Fiend
Okay.
or Vanities. I could be wrong, but I would imagine. I mean, that's such a strong out to that Flying C.
And also of note, Porter does have an MST of his own.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the
Here's the
third
Scout.
time this match. He's gonna summon his art into Scout.
So try not. He's gonna pay the 800, but I very much
I doubt
it's gonna stick.
surge,
Obviously,
yeah.
with MST face down as well as Fairy Wind.
Porter pretty deep in thought right now.
Yeah, no, he's thinking on whether he's gonna drop the Scout now
Yep.
And he is.
or wait. Yeah, there's no reason not to.
And Hoban's going to go ahead and he's going to chain something. He's thinking about which to do.
Yeah,
He's gonna
MST obviously.
Okay.
So Porter's got he's got we said MST. He's got Upstart Goblin, which he plays right now, and I think Disc is in his hands.
It's very hard to see. He's holding the cards kind of.
Yeah. Oh, another Scout. I don't know if he drew that or he had it, but he's gonna force that Fairy Wind as
Yeah.
well. So both players are gonna take 300 on that exchange.
Yep, dropping Jerome to 69 and Pat to 87.
All right, in duality,
Yeah. Gonna go ahead and duality. Go see
maybe get another one. One.
Emptiness,
Two.
Sacrifice, and Odd
Odd
Eyes.
Eyes,
Well,
okay.
Close enough.
Well, Odd Eyes will get you there too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what sacrifice. So a
And
strong
he'll take
duality,
that
but he's gonna
emptiness.
go ahead and just take the emptiness here.
Very, very good. Very interesting.
MST's the back row,
Yeah.
and there's and that Fire Lake was dead
Fire Lake.
anyway. And he's just gonna swing and set the emptiness. Okay, so this puts him in a fantastic position here.
Hoban with simply a Tour Guide in his hand, drawing a
graph?
So you have to think Porter is just in a very strong spot right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. This is great for Jerome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Pat doesn't have a way to out it right now, and that's the issue that you run into
And you set one.
when
and
you have these MSTs that you want to burn on their Scouts, but
Yeah.
then you don't have it for that emptiness.
Yeah.
he's just gonna go ahead and swing. I'm thinking.
It'll be interesting to see if he activates the emptiness pre-combat. He's gonna normal
And
summon.
now he's gonna flip the emptiness.
Yeah.
Nice, very smart play right there.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah, just on that graph, he's gonna
nice.
take 18 from that carrier.
He knew he had the MSTs. Good chance he drew.
Pat with just a dead Tour Guide in his hand
Yeah.
currently. He's gonna have to draw something.
And
Another graph.
That's not gonna get you there.
Yeah, it looks like.
And this is great for Porter. He's just gonna start chipping away at those life points right now.
Yeah, these 1800 beats. Sometimes it's all you need.
Exactly. That's what I mean. This is what this deck does. So many just ways to kill you.
Hoban at 6900, so it's not like he can't even sit back for too long. 3600 damage is on board right now, or 3600 points of attack are on board right now.
He's probably just gonna. I mean, if Hoban does, he's probably just gonna set the graph.
It depends. I mean, he probably has to, and hope he draws a space for the mana.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to out it somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has time. You have to save that.
But the longer you wait, the longer.
Yeah, I really like how Jerome simplified the game state here and just.
Yeah, that flying sea turn one was
devastating.
Insane. Yeah,
absolutely
just
devastating.
shut down his whole setup. You know, guys, those numbers are their standings in Swiss next to their names. Because Jerome Porter finished first in Swiss and Patrick Hoban finished 11th.
He's just gonna go ahead and pass.
I think you have to here. Just
And
save
there's
your
Odd Eyes.
resources.
Gonna go ahead and activate that swing for 2.
Odd Eyes will die, and it will allow him to look or find that third scout.
Yeah, man, that's really strong. And with it going to that pendulum zone, it just leaves that vanities unaffected. I think Hoban drew another monster.
Yeah, I think another Burning Abyss creature.
So
looks
looks like he hasn't found the out.
Yeah.
In all likelihood, unless that Burning Abyss creature was a Skarm, that's probably just going to be it for this game. I'm sorry. It looks like he drew a Rubik, actually.
Rubik still just is nice right here. Just being able to wall off with 2100 defense.
Yeah.
A little 100 better than Skarm.
So Rubik not the worst draw here.
Interestingly enough, Rubik was probably his best draw, actually.
Yeah, but then he can just go scout, grab anything, tribute for carrier, bounce, and then bounce the monster and kill him.
All right, and
Pat's just saying do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna make him play it through, which could indicate to Jerome that maybe that defense is a little bigger than I think. And Pat's scooping it up. He is.
We're gonna go to game 5.
Wow, we are going to game 5. Look, Jerome bills, dog. iPad ain't paying that.
Yep. All right, they're gonna be shuffling wrist a hot minute. Gonna fire off a 30-second commercial real quick.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
All right, here you guys. We're back for the start of game number 5.
Yes, sir.
Pat Hoban's going to be on the play here.
And which is huge because Qliphort really want to go first. They really want to go first.
And it looks like he's opened with Tour Guide and I believe Soul Charge.
Okay. So that's
that
good.
was either Soul Charge or Rank Up. I couldn't really tell it.
So no MST or Fairy Wind, because obviously those are good comeback cards, but not when you're trying to disrupt Qliphorts from doing what they do best.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Tour Guide into a graph, and doesn't look like that Jerome has a Flying Sea.
Nope, not this time around, but regardless, that could just very well mean he's got one of those Summer Nards, a Scout, something to get something going. We'll find out.
That's Upstrike off. Is that a Soul Charge in his hand?
Yeah, it is Soul Charge. He does have that. And he's going to go into Dante first. All right, Pat taking his time here.
Yeah, just figuring out whether he wants to go into the Dante. I think that might be. Is that a rank? It might be a rank up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell at a quick glance. It was pretty hard.
And there's a Dante, obviously.
And those viewers just spiked. We're at Am I saying that right? 3,600. Yeah,
Mm.
600 viewers.
Can we hit 4,000? This is the last game.
I don't know.
This is the last game. Can we hit 4,000 viewers?
We might. We're at
Can we do it?
We're at 3,700.
I
right
think
now.
we can do it.
Come on, guys. If we're at 3,900, I'll have like Phil like dance and sing or something until
I
we get
will-
4,000.
all right.
I don't think people want to see that.
Hey man, I do a mean two-step.
The people would love to see that. Yeah.
Who's down the back of
Get
the
that
club?
Bal-
I
Get
don't
that
know.
Baltimore two-step
Hit him
going.
with that two-step though.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink up plus the soul charge. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
That's why he's going for that. I know he's taking whether to go for that Virgil or just Dante plus Pleiades.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So that could be an incredibly strong opening here from Pat. All right. Oh, not the worst mills, but
Yeah, hitting that wing boss kind of sucks.
yeah. I mean that's the card you always want.
But he did hit the Scarm. It was big for his search for later in the turn. I know he's just tanking right now. We're gonna go with the Graph. I think he has one more Burning Abyss monster in hand.
So we see Soul Charge, Upstart, rank up, you said?
Yes, sir.
And a Burning Abyss creature.
Yeah.
And he's going to go ahead and go for Sir here.
Yes.
Like, still thinking though, and it looks like he's decided on Sir. Yeah, and this is the deciding game 5, folks. Very careful.
And he's gonna
play.
bring out that Seer.
There it is. Ooh, he's got MST in his hand too as well, so that's really good.
This is like you couldn't draw up a better opener.
Yeah, very strong right here.
Is this the best time to Soul Charge?
Ooh.
I suppose we shall find out.
What is on the mat?
I
Missing?
see
It's a
MST.
Dante.
I see MST, Soul Charge, Upstart, and a Burning Abyss. I don't see the rank up.
Yeah, was it MST and not rank up maybe?
I think it was an MST.
Yeah, it must have been an MST.
Wait, that's still
yes,
gross.
there's Soul Charge, yeah. Alright, Upstart Goblin. I'm going to get him into another Burning Abyss. Okay, so it was not the exact cards we believed it were. Obviously, with a little bit of glare, and those spell cards can kind of all look the same every now and then.
And he's drawing a cow cab.
But still, with that Soul Charge, the opening of Hoban here, really good. Porter going to go up to 9,000 via Upstart.
Yeah.
I think you have to go for the Soul Charge here.
Just to put on the
Yeah.
strong board, yeah.
You
I hear
get
you.
double Dante Virgil with this opener.
I hear you.
I don't know the Virgil because he said it was Calcab in his hand.
Cow cab.
I
Yes.
thought it was a Rubik. Okay. Less excited. Still pumped.
Yeah, but you gotta put a strong board up. You have no defensive traps.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
And it's not like so there's the Calcab. It's not like Qliphorts have a great way of breaking through that 2500 defense of Dante.
Yeah. So we are going to see the second Dante of the turn. Sir and a cow cab underneath of it.
Yep.
He's going to detach that Sir.
Yep. And we'll see how many mills. One.
Fire Lake.
Ooh,
That's pretty big.
That's a good mill. That's a
Oh, it's
great
just
mill.
for one. He's gonna bring back the Graph.
And probably just sit the MST.
Yeah, he's gonna get a Scarm Search end of turn.
No, he still might play Soul Charge. I mean, no, he's
No,
gonna
he's not.
play
He's gonna
close
hold
to
it.
the chest with this one. I like that. And then phase, he's just going to go ahead and get his searches.
Incredible turn 1 by Pat Hoban.
Yeah, that's really good.
Incredibly difficult board to break through. I don't know if Porter's capable of breaking through this either. While Hoban doesn't have a lot of disruption, he still has an incredibly strong board.
Yeah, I mean, and if he does have a way to get at least one scout, Hoban's got the MST for it. So
Yep.
Yeah.
it's going to put Jerome in.
But we've seen
a
every
difficult
time
position.
that Hoban is at an out for that scout.
Yeah.
I rhymed. He's always had a second one.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, this I don't know how Jerome's gonna break through. He did keep eating skill drain.
Unfortunately,
right
that
there.
doesn't help a lot.
All right,
He
there's
does
a
have
scout.
scout.
That's going to force out the MST after the payment of 800.
You know, Pat's thinking whether he's gonna let it ride.
Perhaps he lets it ride.
Well, maybe. All right.
I'm surprised he still kept in the skill drains.
So am I, especially on the draw here. It seems very weak. Because Pat's shown he attempts to establish
Yeah,
boards as quickly
I
as
don't
possible.
agree. I actually don't agree with this. Is MSTing the scout right here?
Why?
Just there's nothing he can do to actually break through this board right here. So you're stopping him from developing his field, but a card like Skill Drain or a Vanities or something could just lock you out.
That's true. That could be really relevant down the road. Maybe Pat might have a little regret about MSTing prematurely on that scout, but we'll find out here. Jerome's still
I mean, like we saw just that last game, he burned an MST early on the scout.
true, and it actually
Jerome
cost
had
him.
another, and he had the emptiness.
Yeah, it
was
did
just
cost
over.
him. So, well, we'll see if that comes back to bite him or not.
Let's see. So,
I think I see an odd eyes in his hand, which would give him access to another scout.
Porter thinking very hard here.
Yeah, this is last game, man.
Yeah.
This is tournament game for both
absolutely.
players. So
Yeah.
you gotta
Although,
take your time.
to be fair, he does have access to Fire Lake.
Yes.
Out of his grave.
Yeah, if Dante hits the yard,
Yeah.
that Fire Lake, you know it's coming right back to the hand. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking, what can I do to get past a double Dante and a graph? Like just straight a board of just floaters. It's crazy.
Yeah. It looks like he might be playing a carrier. Yeah, a carrier is a pendulum scale.
All right.
And
Who are we summoning here?
perhaps that looks like another Qliphort.
A Helix? Can't quite see.
I believe it's Helix. So he might just be bringing out Scout and Defense. Yeah, that is
Yep.
indeed Helix.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could pendulum here, get the scout, and at least have that big defense.
Yeah.
In scout with that 28D.
The defense backed up by Skill Drain as well.
And he's debating it right now.
What other monsters? Oh yeah, debating putting the scout in. It's fine with the skill drain, but it's just such a passive play.
Yeah,
Like,
He might not have another option. That's the problem here.
yeah,
that is a very serious problem.
because Hoban's representing potentially a lot of damage next turn.
Yeah. Yeah. That boy just thinking right now.
Yeah, like you said, it scales, but I don't think this is not really a spot where you're proud to be pendulum summoning this way.
Yeah. I hear you. And he's gonna equip the sacrifice and set the skill drain, and he's gonna pass it up, and that's how he's gonna end the turn here. Let's see what Pat can get going. Draws, not sure yet. 4 cards in hand. A fairy wind. Oh man,
That's insane.
that is a fantastic draw.
Um,
you couldn't write it any better than that.
Yeah, the only issue
Guys.
right here now is because he doesn't have an immediate out to that 2800 scout plus the skill drain.
Yeah, Hoban may be forced to only conduct a soul charge turn only.
I don't know.
He's gonna mill,
Yeah.
and that's one of the new ones.
Yeah, he's sending the Alec
Yep.
Calcab.
or the Calcab to
Yeah, he's
bounce
gonna
the
attempt
set.
to bounce, and he's
And he's
gonna
just gonna chain his skill drain. Good decision.
And it looks like Hoban did indeed bring in Vanity's Fiend.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I can't imagine that being quite too relevant right now. So if each of the pendulums up there, so his monsters gain 3 and then his opponents lose 3.
Yes.
Those are the ones right
Yeah,
here to carrier right now.
Yeah.
So he couldn't even potentially make acid golem and swing over anything.
Yeah, so it's a 600-point difference
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of a stalemate here, maybe. With
Yeah, like
Shelton.
he can't really push through that.
Yeah, through that scout.
Right now, but Jerome can't do the same thing. If he pushes through, he has access to Fire Lake.
Which is just going to take away that skill drain without
Yeah.
question.
It is.
Unfortunately, fortunately, that fairy wind might have just been the draw that Hoban needed, destroying the pendulum scales as well as the skill drain.
Yeah, he does have access to that fairy wind. I think
Yeah,
you
he's
just
just gonna have
got
to
to
wait a
sit on
turn.
that fairy wind. You're gonna get a +3 off of it,
Yeah.
or +2 after the sacrifice searches. But
Yeah.
like you free yourself up from the soul drain or the skill drain, and you get rid of his pendulums. Although setting the scales right now doesn't really mean too much.
Yeah, I think you should just kind of just set the fairy wind and
Pass it up.
yeah, man, don't need to force anything through right here.
I know he's tanking on this, whether he wants to use this Seer or not,
Yeah.
because he has Seer Graph in hand.
Yeah, still deciding here.
Yep, and well, we're just Hoban's tanking. Thank you all to the 3,700 plus viewers we got right now. Glad to see you guys all coming out. So he's gonna normal that graph.
See who brings out here. Another Dante.
Numbers 3. Okay.
All right.
We'll go ahead and
The
detach
band
that
is all
graph.
here right now. Let's go.
And he hits Sir.
Mills 1 for Seer. He can grab out the Rubik.
Jeez. Is there a Rubik in there?
Or he can grab the Rubik with the graph, is what I mean,
Yeah.
if he wants to.
And he does have Sir, so
Yeah, he has Alec Calcab.
this seems fun.
Yeah.
Pass to the
Yeah.
field a triple Dante Virgil with a
With
fairy
the
wind.
Fairy Wind set and access to a Soul Charge.
Still anyone's game.
Yeah, I'd say Pat's sitting pretty right now.
Yeah. Does need to play a little bit quicker, though. So Seer is going to bring back Skarm.
Man, that defense is crazy. Boy, I thought the Great Wall of China was serious. Boy, try to get past 3 Dantes. It's real out here. Rural. Is he making Virgil?
It looks like he is.
Huh?
Yeah, and it also triggers his Skarm effect for later in the turn.
Damn, he made. That's a strong.
Yeah.
That's a strong ass board.
You guys are real confused. Milling for Dante is a cost, which he can do under skill drain. Really powerful.
Yeah, exactly. Don't think he was cheating or anything.
Nope.
Just he didn't get the attack boost,
Yep.
but the cost still
but-
has to be paid.
Just a matter of time before this field explodes. That Fairy Wind is just like Hoban just waiting for that card to just unlocks his whole field.
Yeah, man.
And trying to hype this up. Come on, guys. We need 2,300 more. We get to 3,800 people.
We need 2,300 more.
23 people.
Oh, okay. I was like,
23
jeez.
23 for 38.
All right, there we go. Yeah. There you go. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you spread that link around. Let them know. Again, we've been in the building all weekend. Finish up strong, man. This is Grand Finals game number 5. Somebody about to get their dream shattered. I guess not really shattered, but
Nah, we're gonna go with Shattered. I like that.
destruction. All right, we have no idea what Jerome drew. Kept it real low here in his hand.
I'm not sure it was an answer to this fairy wind
I don't
on
know.
the absurd board.
So what is Jerome?
We don't know what he drew. We have no idea.
Is,
Kept it really low.
Is it the slowest roll of Raigeki?
If it's Raigeki,
Raigeki's still reasonably underwhelming.
I think it's another sacrifice.
you can't equip 2, correct?
I think you can equip 2. Now he just passes the turn. Yeah, the big thing is just that his zones with Carrier and Helix
Yeah.
are just locked up right now.
Now, is he going to Fairy Wind end of turn? I think he is.
Yeah, I think this is the time to
There
Fairy
it
Wind.
is. Boom.
Yeah, to make sure he
Boom
doesn't get hit
takes
by a wiretap.
12. Both
guys
players are
take
taking 12, yep.
Yep. And yeah, that's the big thing because, yeah, you're right. It plays around the wiretap and just unlocks the field. Now he has the Virgil for that one back row if he really wants to, or just clears the scout and goes and kills it.
Goes for game, yeah. This very well could just wrap it up.
Yeah, this is lethal a couple different ways.
And he's going to get another scout, obviously.
Is
Oh,
that
and he drew MST.
MST. Oh
Did he?
gosh.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So now that
Just
back
drew
row's not
MST.
even a threat.
That's game.
It's it. He's going to hit the back row, bounce the scout with Virgil, and just turn everything to attack mode. Just
Just
Yeah,
broke
mill
3,800
6.
viewers
just
right in
end it.
time for this
Yeah,
turn.
right in time for the band to play. All right, they tuning up right now.
Oh, wait, is that a lore?
That's an
a
alert.
I'm
Let's see if he
sorry.
gets it.
Who said it was MST?
I
He did. Actually, that's an MST right there, though.
Check.
That's an upstart.
That's an upstart?
You know what else he drew, though? Fire Lake.
Firelink.
Oh, why you give me all hype with that MST, man?
Why would I not get you
I
hyped?
think it just banishes that. I thought that was.
I was like Shawn Michaels, man. Tuning
Oh,
up
that is
the
an
band,
upstart.
just ready to sweet shit music. Fat kid out the building. I mean Jerome. That's his nickname.
Yeah.
That's his nickname. That's his
Yes,
nickname.
guys,
Don't
that
worry
is
about
his,
it. That is his
local-
actual
local
nickname.
nickname.
Yeah.
Please run up here real quick so I can give you your points. In 16th place, Ben Leverett.
I know he's tanking now. I think he burned that up. Sorry, he usually still has lethal. He has like 75, 8,500 on board.
In 15th place, Jordan Bermudez.
I think he's just going to bounce the scout, and it's a skill drain.
Another skill drain.
In 14th place, Dylan Solansky.
Sheesh.
Quarter still
All
in.
right. Well, that's gonna help out a lot.
Unfortunately, Hoban does have that Fire Lake.
Yeah.
You got to think that.
I think you can burn. I think you can burn the upstart here, but or you just sit on the Fire Lake and be a blowout for the game,
Yeah.
for the match.
In 13th place, Zach Leverett.
Oh man, this is insane.
Zach.
Yeah, epic finish to a pretty
Yeah, man,
epic
that-
match, guys.
Yeah.
That boy's looking extra real.
We're at almost 3,900 viewers.
3,900.
Glad reaching out to you guys.
Come on, man. Like we're so close to 4,000. It
I
would be
know,
a shame.
I know.
All these people in the venue need to get on their phones, waste some data, and just watch, just so we can make milestones, baby.
Yeah,
we
man.
trying to shatter records. It's real. It's real. I see you're not pulling out your phone.
There's that upstart.
And my man said I got bills. This trip wasn't free.
He drew-
Mad respect.
Looks like he drew Rubik off of that.
Got
upstart.
rubric, all right. And he still got soul charge in hand.
Yep, there's in case anything
What did he
bad
say?
happens.
He said
Fire Lake.
Fire Lake. Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
10th
True.
place, Michael Johnson.
So,
So we got Scout coming up. Nice. Woo!
There it
In 10th
is.
place, Desmond Johnson.
Oh,
Fire Lake.
wow.
That's it.
And that
And he's
Fire
just
Lake
gonna
for the
scoop
game.
it up.
That's
He's gonna
it. That's
scoop
it.
up.
Hoban
Patrick
wins
Hoban.
again. 4-time ARG champion is Patrick Hoban.
Patrick Hoban. Jerome played a great match
He did.
and fought